Guys, strap in. One more minute. There we go. Okay, I'm strapped in. Are you? Are you strapped in yet? $20 viewers, guys. Press the like button that we go live in a second. Watch on, straps on. Hey Google, off. Jeez. Okay. Three. Where's my music? Go off. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the weekly close. I'm yours truly, the one and only Coin Baron. And today we're strapped in for a festive Christmas theme. I hope you like the suspenders. I love them. I love them. Really Christmassy. I'm your favorite ginger Cronos Santa. Anyways, guys, last stream before Christmas, so let's be positive, let's be merry. Let's be merry, guys. But a quick hello to all the people right now in the chat. I see Todd Lomax, saying H2 looks very good right now, looking very bullish. I see Sanja. I see VDG, hi from Belgium. And I see Crypto Bugs as well. Welcome, guys. Good to see you guys tuning in as well every Sunday, guys. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. UTC, 9 p.m. Amsterdam time. We do the weekly close because, guys, I need to remind you of this. It's not just a fun talk, right? It's also a fun talk. So please, if you have any questions, for example, we'll take a look at H2 later in the stream. But if you have any questions, let's not forget, guys, this is the weekly close. Let's take a look at the chart quickly. Take a look at the chart here. Because what Mr. Bugs is saying, right, he's bearish. And there are some bearish signs. There are some bearish signs because this week was really interesting. We have here, for example, this pattern. CRO Bitcoin, right? CRO Bitcoin. Let's quickly remove this. And CRO Bitcoin right now, after battling this line here, is actually closing below it for the first time. And it does seem like, if you go to the weekly, we might be selling a second red candle. The second weekly red candle. And on a weekly basis, it's not looking that strong, right? It's not looking that strong. It's simply blasting through. So, for CRO Bitcoin, guys, things are not the best. Things are not the best, but if you take a look at all altcoins, right, are really back where they were. We started this altcoin season really. Well, is it really the altcoin season? We started here at about 60%. And from that point onward, we went downhill really quickly. But right now, altcoins are bleeding, slowly bleeding back to that previous level. And let's go quickly back to the argument here for Mr. Bugs. He's saying he's looking at Bitcoin going to about 90 to 92k. If that's the case, right? If we have Bitcoin going to about 90, 92k, ouch. We might even set a higher Bitcoin dominance level. So we have seen 61, 62. Can we see 63? Not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods. Having said that, though, we are nearing altcoin season, guys. We're getting very, 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 very near. But as I've told you earlier, we need to be very patient as well. My guess is that, for example, CRO, and probably guys interested in CRO, but also for Bitcoin and probably for Ethereum, we'll see highs, all-time highs, very late in the cycle, or very late. If we copy the previous 3 cycles, it's always been Q4 of the year, of the post-halving year. So, October, November, December. In my mind, we might be a few months earlier. I think we might actually see something like September. Summer though, so there's not like much trading happening in the summer. But it can also mean that we have very low liquidity, so we can actually push through multiple levels. So summer might be quite interesting. We'll see though. We have seen a summer low pass cycle. I'm curious what you guys think though. Do you have any... What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat or in the comments. When do you think we will see the highs? Is it September, October, November? Earlier? April? We've seen like a first Bitcoin top, right? Previous cycle in April. I'm not saying guys that the true top here. The true top I think wasn't really in April. But if you take a look at indicators, for example, indicators were showing, for example, the pure multiple, we're showing that the first top in April was really like a perfect textbook example of a top. But we went a bit higher. Some people say it actually was induced due to, for example, FTX. FTX did some crazy leverage. And guys, you can play with leverage, but be careful. Be very careful. And right now, I don't know. I hate to be bearish, but right now we're dumping as well. I like what Todd is saying, guys. It's discount. It's all discount. It is all discount. CryptoBucks thinks it's going to be October. I mean, it's in the name, right? It's in the name. Last cycle was November. November, by the way. November 2021. Anyways, so guys, strap in. If you're new, don't forget to also subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon. And guys, please do hit the like button because that will help the algorithm find the Crow fam. So I hope we can make some friends this cycle. Anyway, so this is kind of what I'm seeing right now. So let's go back quickly to Crow Bitcoin. I honestly think last week has been quite strong. This was really, really bullish. You see? I drew this line here. Has been here already for a very long time. We can go back multiple cycles, or not multiple cycles, multiple years to validate this line. But you see, close above, close above, close above, close above. But here, we really broke down. So we'll see. This is not good for the short term. Long term, I think as long as we stay above this red line, we are good. We are good. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's not a great week for altcoins in general. So it's not that big of a deal, I think. It's not that big of a deal. I see AWS as well coming in. How is Cronos going to do next year? I think it's going to perform really, really well. But of course, no financial advice. I do think from this point onward, I really think, guys, that 10x from this point onward is almost guaranteed. We'll make a price prediction video soon. I keep saying that, but I want to do card review still. I still want to do level up review deep dive. I still want to do what is it? I want to do the social risk indicator for Cronos because yes, we have a social risk indicator as well coming up. I want to do more of a deep dive into the rainbow chart. But let me know, guys. What do you want to see first? Let me know. We might be able to prioritize certain things. Because I also... Let's go to the rainbow chart while we're at it, right? Let's go to the rainbow chart while we're at it. Not BNB. BNB, by the way, also set a higher high just 2 weeks ago. But right now, it's back to the previous levels, really. I think next week, we will have quite a bounce. A bit of a Christmas bounce. I mean, it's a Merry Christmas, isn't it? Let's go to my rainbow chart, right? Now let's talk a bit of chat. So my thesis was, and it has been so far, that we will make bounces at the lock line here. And so far we've done that, right? We've really done that. So I think, guys, it's really important to not underestimate the power, really, of this logarithmic rainbow chart for Cronos. I do think we will get a bounce here because based on historic data, again, every time we hit one of these boundaries, we get a bounce. Almost always. There are some exceptions here, but here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took 7 tries, 7 weeks. 7 weeks to really break through that one line. So yes, it's strong support. It's strong resistance or support. But in general, I would say, guys, it's more likely that we go up than that we go down because we're trading in a bull market. It's no longer a bear market anymore. So have a bullish bias. That's my personal stance on this. We'll see though. By the way, Will Johnson, welcome. Great spot, by the way, with the Bitcoin dominance, or not the Bitcoin dominance. Last week, I forgot to mention it, but I think you told about these stochastics, and it's a really good sign, because let's check this out right now, guys. You see here, we were trading in this channel. We call this a bearish channel or a continuation channel to the downside, right? You see, up, down, and we had two fake outs, here one and here one. But so far, we keep trading within these two lines. But you take a look at the daily stochastics, right? This was, by the way, tip, guys, from Will Johnson. So big props to him. Big props to Will Johnson here, guys, in the chat. Right now, below this crucial line here. This means that Cronos right now is oversold. Cronos is right now oversold. And that's huge. Because every time, really, guys, we are oversold, we do something crazy. We do something crazy. This is oversold level, right? This was for reaction really from being oversold. So will we do that again? I don't know. That's not always the case. Sometimes we're oversold and the reaction is really mediocre. So here we do go up again, right? But not really big. Not always, but always we do go up again. We do go up again for the short term. This is the daily chart, guys. The daily chart. Let's take a quick look at the weekly chart. Things look a bit different there. Things do look a bit different there. Because there, of course, don't forget, guys, in November, we had a crazy week. We had a crazy week that brought us from 7 cents all the way to 23 cents. And we needed some time to reset. So right now, we're again neutral. Cronos is neutral. So we got the time. We got the time to reset. So we can make a new attempt, I think, at 20 cents. Don't forget to look at the monthly RSI again. I will not forget that, man. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Thank you. Vitor, welcome, man. Vitor, good to see you, dude. Loving the Crowcast as well. Guys, if you haven't seen the Crowcast yet, it's really an experience. It's hosted right now by Oscar Ramos. You can check him out on his channel. And we do it together with Crypto Kip and Black Sea from the Crypto Report. You might not all like them, but they do bring some kind of other view, right? I mean, I have a view, they have a view. They are more experts into the meme area, the more retail side. I try to bring my expertise more from the stock side of things, right? I mean, the normal indicators. Not saying, by the way, that they don't know anything about that. They also have their own indicators, of course. But I think together we kind of have a nice group together that can grow the Crow fam. That's right, the goal, right? I mean, we want to grow together. Thanks, though, Vitor. Check it out, guys. Check him out. It's on Oscar Ramos' channel. Posted it Friday, 2 days ago. Will Johnson says, well, Cronos will be higher next Sunday because Santa came early with discounts. I mean, it makes sense if you take a look at the daily chart. Because we need to start buying, guys. It's oversold. We need to start buying. And to get some extra strength to that argument, currently, as we are trading right now, it is at the lower range. So if I was doing some short-term trading, right? If I was doing some short-term trading, this is exactly where I would put a long buy order. I would go long here with Cronos, and then I would sell again at about 16 cents. But beware of wicks. That's how guys lose people with leverage trading. But yeah, in general, stochastics say buy, the bands say buy, I say buy as well. No financial advice here. Mr. Allen TV, welcome as well. I see so many cool names today in the chat. So many cool names. Hopefully I can buy some extra coins. Ooh. What are you looking at, man? What kind of Christmas gift do you want to get yourself? I really, guys, I'm not really into the meme coins, as you know, but I really expected something big for Merry, the Merry token on Cronos chain. I mean, it's in the name, Merry Christmas. I don't know. I think David, he's in Australia, right? Do they celebrate? Yeah, I do think they celebrate Christmas in Australia. If anyone wakes up tomorrow and watches this video, please let me know. If you're watching from Australia, how do you guys celebrate Christmas? Do you have Christmas trees like the little one I have there? Let me know. Whoa, Shed is waking up. Guys, you're amazing. I wish you Merry Christmas in advance. VDG says Crow will top end of August because it will be a great birthday for me. Beautiful. I mean, it's not out of the cards, right? End of summer present here. Great. Night Gaming, hello, how are you? Night Gaming, welcome. Night, by the way, you're a member of the channel, so make sure next week you check the members tab. Make sure you check the members tab because something is going to appear there. Psycho, welcome, man. Psycho tuning in right now. Fortune favors the brave. I mean, I'm waiting for a new commercial, a new Matt Damon commercial, so I can call the top again. I think, guys, when we see more mainstream Hollywood actors coming back to crypto, that's a top signal. That's a top signal. Then you need to become very wary. Jimmy, welcome, man. Good evening, Jimmy. I'm just curious, Jimmy. We had a discussion last week on Traffic. It's a space hosted by Elder Karl. And we were really wondering if you guys are active on X, like Twitter, previous Twitter, or just on YouTube. Jimmy, are you also active on X? Let me know. Do you think that 2025 Polkadot will have the same direction as Solana? Mr. Simple, I have no clue, unfortunately. I'm not really into Solana Polkadot myself. I really thought the Osama, is it called Osama? I think Polkadot has like a second sister token. I think it's called Osama. And I heard some crazy stories about it. If you want to get into the staking program, you needed to have a tattoo really to get into the Osama staking guild. It's crazy. Let me check if I can find it quickly. Will Johnson, though, he's bullish. Let me check, guys. Let me check if I can find Osama quickly. It's not on my trading view. Oh, no. Coin market cap. There we go. Let me check. So it's Polkadot. That one is actually not doing that bad. I forgot how it's called. So Polkadot works together with a different token. I lost the name. No, I don't want to connect right now, guys. Polkadot. I'm curious, though. That's one of the questions I have for this cycle, and I can't really predict the future. But the thing about Polkadot, it's really a previous cycle token, right? It did really well in 2021. And sometimes you get one cycle wonders. Sometimes you get one cycle wonders, and Polkadot might be one. I don't know, though. It might really surprise us this year. Polkadot's an open source one. It has parachains. Yeah, that's cool about it. It's called Kusama. Kusama, guys. Not Osama, Kusama. And Kusama is the KSM token right now out of the top 100. It's crazy, though. I have to do more research about it. Am I going to buy it? Probably not. But the story behind it is it's cool enough to just learn more about it anyways. Cool. Well, they're talking about crazy TPS, though, here. More than 100,000 TPS for the Kusama parachain here. One cool thing about this though, guys, is that still, with the latest upgrade on Cronos chain, Cronos is a lot faster. It's a lot faster still than what you've just seen with Kusama. Cronos chain right now is the fastest one, I think, out there. Period. Will Johnson, also the Crow cast was great. Thank you, man. Check them out, guys. It's all on Oscar Ramos' channel. And don't forget to also subscribe to Crypto Kip, of course, Black Sea, Crypto Report. Thank you, Club Crow. Thank you very much. Club Crow, just a question here, right? I hope you're still watching. Are you really that big into the Cronos domains? Crow ID? Let me know. I'm really curious what you think. What's the bull case for the Crow IDs? What's the bull case for the Crow IDs? Can I even find them right now on CoinGecko? You can find them. So you can see, guys, the market cap is really low. We're talking about 12 million market cap, but still a lot. Oh, you can't see that. Jeez. So here we do see Crow ID, really low market cap. We're talking about 12 million, only 12 million. But also the price is very low. Price is very, very low. It launched in the bear market. Had some peaks here in the middle. But well, we'll see. So right now is not the time to be bearish. It's time to buy Crow. And if Crow dips at 1 cent again or 10 cents, it will be an all win by me. It will shake out a lot of people. I really hope, I honestly hope we do build the floor. I really hope we do build the floor at this level. As I told you, about 15-14 cents here. If you can really build a floor here, that can be your jumping board to make a new leap towards 37 cents. And if you guys want to see, I think up to a $5 CRO, we need to make moves right now. We need to make moves because we need time also to shake out new buyers, because that will happen. That will certainly happen. We'll stall out here again, right? We'll stall out here again. Shake people out, let people sell, take profit. And then we can make a move again to the next level. It's always like staircases, right? That's why I do hope. That's why I do hope we'll actually go up. Not that long after the New Year's. But well, I get where you're coming from, Vitor. From a long-term perspective, being able to go back to 10 cents, that would be great. Mr. Allen right now wants to get some more Bitcoin or some more ETH. Those are very steady plays, man. Todd right now is doing some actual DCA. $5 Crow every day. I don't know how often you guys get paid. I often get paid once a month. So I do DCA once a month. But I also like this approach of doing it basically day by day. Ferry's welcome as well. Good to see you, man. No meme coins. That's the safe play. Oh, wait a minute. So Will Johnson says that Australian people will celebrate Christmas with a barbecue. I like it. I like it, man. Let's quickly go back to the Bitcoin chart, because right now I'm seeing something which is not really cool to see. So if you go to the minute chart, let's go to the 5-minute chart for visibility's sake. We are dumping today. We just started dumping, and when I started the stream, guys, we went up. Are you guys buying again? Because exactly the time I pressed the go live button, Bitcoin is going up again. Well, we set a new low, it seems. Or not a new low, but, well, a new daily low. This was scary, though. 92k. We'll see. We will see, guys. Oh, there was a glitch with this chat, but now it's working. The clue to this drop in CRO was around 4 December when they announced a 20% staking. This happened already twice this year. I'm curious, Ripper, do you think it's... How do you think it affected it? Is it people start pumping the price because they suddenly want to make use of that 20% deal? And when they missed out, they decided to sell the things they left? Potentially, right? That's definitely a possibility. Ah, okay. Jimmy, he's active on X every now and then, but not really active. Okay, makes sense. Let me ask it this way to the chat then. Give me one sec, guys. Do you use any other social media next to YouTube? Don't say TikTok, please. I don't have anything against TikTok, but my girlfriend is watching too many. So, do you use X? Let me know, guys. Do you use X? Please in the chat. It's a new poll. It's active right now. It was great. I'm talking about the Crowcast, man. Thank you. I can't wait till we're able to buy stocks on CRO. Oh man, ETF. It's going to be so bullish, guys. ETF Q4. ETF Q4. And also, guys, don't forget that exactly at the times we're going to get those ETFs, we're going to get those burns, is the perfect timing for a nice pump in the CRO price. I mean, it's already known, of course, it's publicly known, but not much people do know yet about this roadmap. And once it's really confirmed, the price can really go up. I do not think that the roadmap is yet fully priced in. It is not yet fully priced in. Oh, CryptoBucks would also love to buy more CRO at about 10 cents. I honestly don't think it will happen anymore, guys. You guys are way too bearish. I honestly don't think it will happen anymore. I seen CryptoKip talk about 12 cents. Yeah, hard sell to me. The only argument why I would say 12 cents is possible is with this structure. And let me draw it out to you. It's called, or is it? I need a fresh CRO chart. So let's do some drawing together, guys, and we can go see the 12-cent target. It's a bit like this. So we have a pattern, guys, where we can say that once you start going down and then up again, let me draw it out completely right now. Otherwise, it makes 0 sense. I think this was the argument here. So we have this triangle here. This triangle, you see, it goes up here, but also goes down again really quickly. There was this candle. I need to set it correctly, otherwise the results don't make any sense. So more like this. So you see, right, we have this pattern here, right? We drew a top here, a nice top. We touch it twice, really confirming we cannot go any higher than about 23 cents. And then we try to go up slowly but surely. But then we break down. That happened, right? If that happens, what you can do, you can actually set this line here, the difference between the opening really of this pattern and the close. You can use that to determine a new price target based on where we break down. This happens more often than not. So it seems like we're going up in price, but then we're going down. If you take a look at this price target, and I need to draw out more correctly here, but in my memory it was about 12 cents. Let me check it again. So here we break down, Then we create the, yeah, this is exactly where it is. I need to do it correctly, otherwise it doesn't fit. It's exactly 12 cents, right? Because from the top to the low here, let me draw it a bit bigger. From the top to the low, you can fit this bar here exactly. And that's also where you can set the new price target, which is exactly 12 cents. 12 cents 10 here. So that's the only argument where I would say, well, 12 cents is possible. But still, guys, it's a bull market. It's a bull market. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, guys. I'm sorry. I hope you guys are not getting ill just before Christmas. Oh. Do you think CRO is going to $5 in 2025? I would say $2.71 first. $2.71 first. 100%. Check that one out first. Okay. So, CryptoBucks is using X and IG, so Instagram. Jimmy is using YouTube and TikTok. Oh, man. Really? What do you watch on TikTok, Jimmy? What do you watch on TikTok? Is it crypto related or more like fun memes? Or let me know. The ETF for Q4 will probably cause a pump, but that will not last that long. No, exactly. It will be exactly launching when we start going down. That's bad, isn't it? Mr. Varys, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Strap in. Hit the like button. The lower people want to buy, the higher it's gonna go. And people will start to miss out. Exactly. It's not a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? I mean, if everyone keeps yelling 12, everyone keeps yelling 12, people will start buying at 13 or 14 cents. Because, well, they don't want to miss out. They don't want to miss the boat. Clever, Mr. Varys. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon. GM. I think that they knew a drop was coming on BTC and put the 20% staking to help slow down the outflows on CRO. It's actually a smart move by Cronos, but it's a pattern I have seen. I'm curious with Ripple. Do you think they will do another 20% earn program? Do you think they will do another one? Because exactly at the same time, or well, basically 1 week later after the 20%, it suddenly started doing this new Apple program, right? So right now, if you're new or if you're upgrading your card, you can get free Apple gear. Let me check if I can find the tweet. They keep just doing more and more free stuff, and I love it, but I also hate it because I don't get the free stuff. I also want free stuff, right? Let me check if I can find the crypto.com Apple. Check. Here it is. So again, the new card welcome pack here, only really available to new members that want to go with J Green, Icy White, or Obsidian, and can get a free iPhone or free MacBook or free flight tickets with Emirates. Curious though. The offer will end soon though, January 13th. If you guys, by the way, have not bought Cronos yet, I do have a link in the description down below where you can sign up for crypto.com, of course. But yeah, it's an interesting deal. I really think it's great for people that just want to get in. Right now, CRO's cheap, and you get a free MacBook. Not bad. Ooh, you have to ask the Magic 8-Ball. Magic 8-Ball, dear Magic 8-Ball, what do you think? Will Cronos go back to 12 cents? Let's make sure, guys, we write this down so we keep the 8-Ball accountable, right? We keep the 8-Ball accountable so we see what's the score is, how often he's correct, yes or no. So the answer, CRO or Magic 8-Ball, do we go back to 12 cents for the CRO cryptocurrency? The question is, Answer unclear. Ask later. Oh, okay. Let's try it again next week, guys. We'll go back to 12 cents. Is it the right time to buy Jupiter? I don't know. Turtle Machine, I'm not really into the Solana ecosystem, but let me know. What's so exciting about Jupiter, right? Let me know. Javello, welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Sean Wilkins as well. Sean Wilkins. Any pullback is a good time to buy CRO. Exactly. The only issue, of course, is when is a dip no longer a dip, right? I really thought that at about 17 cents here, that was it. I couldn't wait any longer. I pulled the trigger myself, but then just kept digging. It kept going down. I really thought personally that this announcement, of course, by Trump, or not Trump, the photo with Trump. We haven't even talked about Trump yet, guys. Jeez. Guys, what do you think about the photo? Chris Marszalek and Trump. What a week, honestly. What a week. What a week. If we talk about, you know, $5 CRO, we're talking about 125 billion market cap. That's really high, isn't it? It's really high, but it's not unachievable because last cycle we have seen BNB do it. It is possible, but not very likely. So on TikTok, I haven't really found much crypto related stuff, but I do watch a lot of retro gaming. Oh man, I don't know what kind of retro gaming are we talking about, Jimmy? Is it more like Atari retro, or does things like Roller Coaster Tycoon and Age of Empires? My favorites, guys. Age of Empires, PlanetSide, great games. Ooh, Adam Kurtz does think 10 cents is the bottom. But you think you will go back, Adam? Okay. Interesting. Let me see if I can get the Trump thing. Chris doesn't tweet that much, luckily, so I can probably find it quickly. So where are we? Honored to have a seat at the table. Honored to have a seat at the table, guys. This was honestly quite huge. But also, I have so many questions about this. I have so many questions about what it means to have a seat at the table. So, as you might know, Mr. Chris over here on the right, he's the CEO of Crypto.com. And he's not American. He's actually, I think, Polish. But he moved, I think, to Hong Kong or Singapore a long time ago already. So he's a real serial entrepreneur. He started with a small business for toys, I think. But right now he's running the second largest crypto exchange in the world. So, well, hats off to Mr. Chris here. And he's meeting, of course, with Trump at his estate Mar-a-Lago. And it's quite interesting to see him make a picture. And, you know, also a picture here. You see Kim Jong-un giving a handshake here with Trump. I don't say that this meeting is at the same proportion, of course, but it's interesting that exactly that spot was taken here to make this picture. And also, what's this thing doing here? What's this thing doing here? I have no clue. But the question really is, what are they talking about? So we knew two things for sure. That's the one thing is that they talked about is new administration. So the ministers, the people that are going to talk about crypto regulation, and also going to make the rules about crypto regulation. So they talked about that for sure. That's 100% sure. Also confirmed by both Crypto.com and I think also the Trump administration. And they also talked about the Bitcoin reserve. And that's also interesting because are they making deals here? I really think there will be a bid coming, right? An open public bid. So if they really want to start with this crypto reserve, they need to have a broker. I don't think that the Federal Reserve will keep their own Bitcoin in their own safes like they do with their own gold. I really think they will use a broker. Like, for example, BlackRock right now is doing, not BlackRock. Coinbase is doing it on behalf of BlackRock. I think there will be for the buys of Bitcoin and also for the storing of Bitcoin, I think there will be bids coming from multiple exchanges here. I do know that Trump had a call with Brian Armstrong. He had a call with Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, of course. So I think it will be interesting to see what they're talking about regarding the Bitcoin reserve. And what we also do know, or let's not do know, what we do know is, it's a bit of speculation from my side at least. Will we see maybe Chris talking about, hey, we might move the headquarters of Crypto.com to the US? It's big speculation, but there are a few things that make this argument a bit stronger. And that's mainly that there are so many job openings right now in Texas. If you take a look at Crypto.com job openings, a majority of them are right now in Texas, and still also Hong Kong, Singapore, really big, of course, but also a lot of job openings in Texas. We might see though, we might see. Baby asking here, is $2 CRO more realistic? I think so. I do think so. But I'm not Baby, it's Bobby. Bobby. Welcome, Bobby, by the way. Good to see you, man. Mr. Andrew, hello, Coin Baron. How low do you think Bitcoin will drop? Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look together, guys. Let me know what you think on this Trump deal or Trump seat while we're taking a look at Bitcoin. So on the minute chart, we do see that Bitcoin is nicely recovering. We dropped quite low, then we started streaming, and suddenly Bitcoin is going up again, like a charm. But how low can Bitcoin go? We can take a look, for example, right now at a few indicators. My favorite one still is some moving averages. So let's see if we can do that quickly. So right now we drop below the 21 weeks simple moving average. Or 21 day, I'm sorry. A next target could potentially be, let's add that one, the 50 day. The 50 day simple moving average. Simple, oh, wait a minute. So let's add the 50 day as well. And I think the 50 day is quite often, a quite decent indicator. And there you go, right? There you go. We just added the second blue line, which is the 50 day. And the 50 day, we saw a beautiful bounce just 2 days ago. Beautiful bounce at the 50 day. The 50 day keeps going up and up and up and up. Slowly, because of it's a moving average, of course. But it's sitting nicely at about 93. Can we go below the 50 day? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We call that also a bearish cross. No, that's not really the case here. We do see bearish crosses when we do see the 21 day cross the 50 day. That's a bearish cross. But we're also seeing golden crosses. So here, let me change the color quickly because it's really confusing me as well. Let's make it yellow. So here, right, you do see that the 50 day gets a cross here with the blue line, the 21 day, indicating that the short term is a lot more bullish. So right now here, there's a lot more strength for the Bitcoin token. And that also really started a new uptrend. And right now, unfortunately, we're below the 21 day. I keep confusing those. But right now, we need to hold support here at the 50 week or 50 day, and then we should be good. If you drop really, really, really low, then we can talk about 73. 73. And we also still have on the cards the 200 day. Let me add the 200 day quickly. And then we have the most important indicators directly visible. 200 day is really low, talking about 70k. So I don't think, guys, we're going to 70k anytime soon. Otherwise, it will be a very, very magnificent drop. But you can see we don't go below that line often. Normally, we start a bear market. Oh man, Age of Empires 2 is dope. It is absolutely dope, honestly. Thanks, by the way, guys, for tuning in today. Don't forget to strap in, of course, and hit the like button. And also, if you are a member to the channel, don't forget to also check the member tab sometimes, because I do make some shorts, and also soon we have something special coming up as well. Anyways, quick chill here, guys. Hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. Again, let's go back to this as well. This is not looking great, honestly. The Bitcoin valuation is down below this line. And I don't know if I've shown it yet. I don't think I've shown it yet. But let's go to the weekly, because this might just seem like a very generic random line, right? This orange line. But I think it's significant because we go back to this line every once so often. We did it here once, twice again, but also here. And I think even below, before that one, we also went to visit it a bit before that. But we also found it here in 2021. So it's really interesting. I think it's important that we do close the next week above it again. Well, we'll see though. Mr. Tutu Steelman, welcome. Guys, do follow Mr. Steel over here if you like cars, because if you find him on X, he is really a big car guy, and I love it. I love the muscle cars mainly. Over here in the Netherlands, muscle cars are not really, or is it really muscle cars? Yeah, not really. It's more like the, I lost the name for them. Not the Chevrolets, but the, I might get to it later. It's crazy though. So Dr. Ripper asking about the photo. Let's go to the photo quickly. So the photo was the photo with CEO and Trump was good, but more importantly, the place where they met. There would have been other billionaires there. Chris would have met them during this trip. I hate it as well. Right now, Trump is really trying to surround himself with influential people. Of course, Elon Musk is a big one there. Elon Musk is, I don't know, I even heard he started supporting also politicians in the Great Britain. I lost the name. I think Michael Farage. Is it Farage? I think it was. But yeah, interesting. I think that there might be a lot of crypto natives there. Good point, Ripper. Really good point there. Swerver. Bulletproof screen. Oh, this is a bulletproof screen here. Oh, okay. I never would have thought about that. Good point, Swerver. Good point. Thank you. Did CDC really endorse Trump though? I have heard multiple crypto companies have. I believe XRP and Ondo are just a few. I have seen Chris being really adamant about the support for Trump. Let's go to Chris' personal account, because of course Chris' account is crypto.com, right? They are basically not the same, but let's go back to the election day. So beginning of November. Chris is tweeting a lot, by the way. Oh, this was also the Polina upgrade. 600 times fast transactions. Crazy. I want to see that in practice. Oh, and we didn't talk about this, guys. The crypto.com showdown, the golf. Let's talk about the golf also in a minute. So many things happened this week. It's crazy. Where is it? Oh, he's tweeting so much. 20 November. I think the election was on the 6th or the 5th of November. So we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. He's talking a lot about CRO as well. I love it. I love it. X Premium. There we go. Congratulations to the real Donald Trump, the 47th president of the United States of America. Crypto at its very core is about freedom of the individual, and the future of crypto has never looked brighter than today. It's not like the perfect support. It's also a bit neutral, but still, I think they're buddies. Well, buddies. I think they can walk through the same door. Exactly, Javello. Whatever I see at the table means it's probably bullish and good enough. Definitely, guys. I can't really think about a bad thing regarding this meeting. I can't think about a bad thing regarding this meeting. My faves to watch are Resident Evil mods and also classic Sega Mega Drive and Monster System, but they're also difficult to play. So I understand that. I have a bad time playing scary games. I don't know, Jamie. I have a bad time playing Resident Evil myself, and also one of my favorite games to watch was Dead Space. I have a bad time with jump scares myself. So I love to watch people play it for me so I don't get scared too much. If that makes sense. And also the hard games. I love to watch people doing, you know, for example, Counter-Strike, right? I'm not that good at Counter-Strike. I mean, well. Hey, you're welcome, Andrew. You're welcome. Nautilus, welcome to the channel, my man. Good morning. Good afternoon. Let's go, Crow and Crow with Knife. Honestly, the timeline has been really silent. Where are my Crow with Knives? It's like Christmas and no one is talking about Crow with Knife anymore. Where are you? John, welcome! Merry Christmas in advance, Mood. Merry Christmas in advance. How are you, John? And Karl Casey in the background is always nice. Agree. Definitely agree here. So let's take a quick peek, guys, at what the music. Please have a merry listing. Yes. It would be crazy though. That would change so many things in the Crow farm. That would change so many things in the Crow farm. Let's take a quick peek again at Bitcoin, guys. So I want to reiterate that again, this move here is quite massive, and I think it's going to be a bearish weekly close. It's going to be a bearish weekly close. I want to go back to this level, but I don't think we'll do today. It's fine. It will mean that we have to battle through this level in the next few weeks. I do hope it will be flipped soon, though. For Bitcoin, as I mentioned, well, we have the 50-day. The 50-day is the orange line here. I do believe that will be the bottom for Bitcoin for a while. It's a beautiful bounce. And also for Bitcoin, it's oversold. Bitcoin right now is oversold. So the technicals are pointing to a flip soon, a reversal. But we'll see. I think the weekly close, it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's okay. I can live with it. Let's take a quick peek, actually, because from a weekly point of view, no, nothing really significant. It's really the first bearish week, so I can't even call this bearish, guys, because we are at levels not seen in 3 weeks. We're still higher than 4 weeks ago, right? We're still higher than 4 weeks ago. Not bad at all, is it? Also for Cronos, that's not to make it too dramatic. Of course, there is this possibility that we go down to 12 cents. I mean, the technicals point towards sometimes. But also, we're still at a higher point than where we were since... What is this? March of this year. Crazy. It's called Sega Master System games. I completely don't know what you're talking about. Is that Sonic? Is it, I know Sega. Your camera has a depth pixel a bit top left. Oh no. Is that true? There? I can't see, guys. Can you see that pixel? If so, let me know. I can't see it myself. It might be your screen swerve. I don't know. Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys being here, sharing your precious time just before Christmas. And let me remind you one thing. There will be very little trading during Christmas. There is, of course, the potential for a Christmas rally, but it doesn't really happen much. Doesn't really happen much. Of course, Bitcoin is traded worldwide. Bitcoin is traded worldwide. And not everyone celebrates Christmas or anything like that. But of course, the biggest financial market is still the US. US, then Europe. I think then Asia comes in. Nick Watson coming in, welcome man. I blame Jerome Powell. Dude realized he hadn't bought enough Bitcoin, so needed to get the market to dump so him and his cronies in the Washington swamp could load up on cheap prices. I love it. What did he say, Nick? What did he say? Like he wasn't legally allowed to buy Bitcoin, something like that. That really dumped the markets. Also together with the bearish outlook. And the bearish outlook for the US. Because, well, bearish outlook. They are expecting some more inflation, unfortunately, due to tariffs. Tariffs that will be started by Trump. It might make day-to-day life a bit more expensive. It's the honest truth. I mean, it's not like they're just imagining this at the Fed. It's a potential danger, and they need to address it. So, being cautious, it's okay. They still did lower the interest rates. They are still not historically high, but they're still relatively high, I would say. I think they could have dropped them a bit more, because also the European bank did drop some more, and the European bank, ECB, does expect a lot more drops to come as well. Having said that, if you take a look, it's really sad to see, but Euro USD, this really hurts to see, guys, to me personally. To anyone living in Europe, ouch. Markets, of course, are closed right now, so I don't think you will see any trading. Markets right now are closed, so no trading for euro dollar. But I think we will see a drop. I do think that the DXY is doing quite strong. Yeah, it had a jump exactly here. Interesting. I thought it was going to be a bit lower, but right now the DXY is actually going up and up and up only. We'll see though. At one point the DXY, so the US dollar index, it will break down below this line again. But right now it has some strength to it. This was crucial though. This was really crucial. This was right at, I think, a weekly simple moving average. I forgot which one though. Interesting. DXY doing quite strong. This is typically very bad for Bitcoin, very bad for altcoins. Oh well, we need the Fed to become more dovish. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's really sad though. Yeah, I see it right now. It's my red nose. It's the nose. Yeah. Thank you very much, Nick. Or I don't know who mentioned Swerver. Oh, that's really bad though. I don't have any warranty anymore. The good thing about these, I hope it's only the lens, because you can replace lenses. It should be the lens. I don't hope it's a sensor. Really a good catch though. Thank you. For Nick though, he's coming in right now from Australia. We have had no interest rate drops whatsoever. We're getting slammed, or cost of living is horrendous, and the majority of people are struggling. I'm feeling bad for you, Nick, honestly. I don't live there. I'm not an Aussie myself. But not that long ago, you guys got into the news here. Into the news because apparently the housing market in Sydney was so overheated that people just, for me, it was really crazy to see that people went to a house seeing, right? They just wanted to see how's the house looking, right? Right after that visit to the house, they just went outside and started a bidding war. Just a face-to-face bidding war. I have never seen that, but we always do, and in here we do mostly anonymous bidding wars on the internet or with email or paper. So seeing this face-to-face bidding war for a house just after you've seen it, crazy. So yeah, housing is important. Big cost of living, big part of it. Rents, of course, as well. I do feel bad about this. About this dead pixel. It's sad. Yeah. Thank you very much again. Let's see if I can ask Santa for a new lens. Okay, let's just go back to the chart once more, guys, because again, for the weekly close, we have some time. We have some time to go back for CRO Bitcoin. It is not unheard of to go up about, what is it? 2%. 2% for CRO. So people, please start buying some CRO while you still can. I want to sell your Bitcoin, buy CRO. That would be the best. But this is looking overall not the best. It's bad. It's bad for CRO. Short term. Long term, I do think, guys, this will play out. This will definitely play out. Altcoin season. Altcoin season for CRO. Well, we have to wait. We have to wait. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the weekly close for this week. Next week we are back. But first, I want to wish you a very happy holidays right now. I will make one video just before Christmas Eve. So make sure you're strapped in for that. Don't forget to hit the like button there. And subscribe for more because you wouldn't want to miss that video. It's talking about the time to buy. Is it right now the time to buy? Because I'm seeing some interesting indicators for the long term at least. Well, having said that, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for all the emojis. John, Merry Christmas. Jimmy, Merry Christmas. Cheers as well. Cheers as well, man. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sanja as well. Always here. What a man. What a man here. Nick as well. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas.